Hello everyone, this is Khushi Modi from Elite Learning, and today we'll be looking at the IELTS listening part. We'll be looking at the introduction. I'll be giving the introduction. From the introduction to the tips, everything, the format, and everything we will be covering in this video. Okay, so to start with, IELTS listening is of 40 minutes, and it is the most easiest section in the easiest module in the IELTS test because it is the most scoring one. Just imagine you getting score for maybe writing answers in one or two letters, right? For one or two letters, you're getting score. So, what more easy can it get for you? So basically, in the IELTS part, listening is same for academic and general students. So even if you are applying for general training or you are applying for academic training, the listening part is same. Um, it has to be the only thing you need to take care in the listening part is the spelling. You have to get the spellings right. Of course, they are not that difficult, but not as easy as cat and dog. So to start with, let us first look at the uh, duration and everything. The duration of IELTS listening is of 40 minutes. The audio is generally of 30 minutes, and at the end, you get 10 minutes to transfer the answers. So basically, during the while the audio is going on, you would not be able to write anything in your answer sheet. You would be provided with a question paper, so you'll have to mark or write everything in the question paper. Make sure that you do that properly because of course we हमें ऑडियो तो याद रहने नहीं वाला है 30 minutes के बाद. So it is very important that you write every answers properly, all answers properly in the question paper. In the last 10 minutes you would be getting time to transfer the answers. For computer based students you would not get 10 minutes of that extra time. You would just be getting 2 minutes because of course you would be doing it in the uh, computer itself. Okay, now coming to the format in which you are expected to answer. In the IELTS part, you are it is advisable, ऐसा मैं रेकमेंड करूंगी कि आप आंसर्स ब्लॉक लेटर्स में लिखो. ब्लॉक लेटर्स मतलब सारे कैपिटल. मतलब ए फॉर एग्जांपल योर आंसर इज मार्क नेम, वो प्रोनाउंस करेंगे. इफ इट इज अ प्रॉपर नाउन और समथिंग दे विल प्रोनाउंस इट. फॉर एग्जांपल इट इज जॉनसन. So J capital, O capital, H capital. The entire spelling has to be capital. This is how I recommend my students to write in the answer sheet. Don't waste your time while you're writing on the question paper. जब आप क्वेश्चन पेपर पे मार्क कर रहे हैं या लिख रहे हैं, जब ऑडियो चल रहा है, डोंट डू इट बिकॉज यू बी वेस्टिंग टाइम. ऑफ कोर्स इसमें टाइम ज्यादा जाने वाला है ब्लॉक लेटर्स में लिखने के लिए. व्हाई एम आई recommending or suggesting of writing in block letters is because okay, जब हम लास्ट में 10 मिनट्स में आंसर्स ट्रांसफर कर रहे हैं क्वेश्चन पेपर से आंसर शीट में, सो क्या होता है, हम जल्दी में होते हैं, ठीक है, एंड एट टाइम्स ऐसे एक या दो दो भी मैं ज्यादा बोल रही हूँ, एटलीस्ट एक ऐसा क्वेश्चन तो आएगा ही जिसमें किसी का नाम होगा या प्रॉपर नाउन वाला होगा. किसी जगह का नाम हो सकता है या पर्सन का नाम हो सकता है और वट एवर इट इज. सो इट हैज टू बी रिटन इन कैपिटल. और अगर आपने स्मॉल में लिख दिया तो आपको गलत मिलेगा. So it is better to be on the safe side and write everything in a uniform way. Okay, so basically IELTS listening में 40 questions होते हैं and 4 sections होते हैं. Before they start every section, 4 section होते हैं. हर एक section start करने से पहले they will give you 30 seconds of time to read the questions. So उन 30 seconds में हमें questions thoroughly पढ़ने हैं. हम सारे क्वेश्चंस शायद नहीं पढ़ पाएंगे. 10 क्वेश्चंस होंगे ना एक सेक्शन के अंदर बिकॉज 4 सेक्शंस है. शायद फॉर एग्जांपल अगर थर्ड या फोर्थ सेक्शन में जनरली एमसीक्यू होते हैं या लॉन्ग रिटन नोट्स होते हैं, इट इज अ वेरी फेयर पॉसिबिलिटी कि हम सारे क्वेश्चंस ना पढ़ पाए, बट एटलीस्ट जितने पढ़ सके उतने पढ़ के समझने हैं. ऑफ कोर्स हमें याद कुछ नहीं रखना है, वी हैव टू जस्ट रीड एंड अंडरस्टैंड, सो इट इज नथिंग न्यू फॉर अस while the audio is going on, right? At the end of each section, मतलब एक सेक्शन 1 है, सेक्शन 1 का पार्ट खत्म हुआ, उसके बाद आपको 30 सेकेंड्स मिलेगी टू चेक द आंसर्स. सो इन टोटल बिफोर सेक्शन 2, 3 एंड 4 आपके पास पूरा 1 मिनट रहेगा टू रीड द क्वेश्चंस. 30 सेकेंड्स ऑफ प्रीवियस सेक्शन, मतलब वो सेक्शन खत्म हुआ है उसके चेक आंसर्स चेक करने के 30 सेकेंड्स, और नेक्स्ट पार्ट के स्टार्ट होने के पहले के 30 सेकेंड्स. So utilize this 1 minute properly to read the questions. For now we'll be looking at the different question types. कौन कौन से अलग अलग क्वेश्चन टाइप्स है, उसके बाद हम फॉर्मेट देखेंगे, किस फॉर्मेट में आंसर करना है. ऑफ कोर्स मैंने एक बताया ब्लॉक लेटर्स में, बट बाकी के जो डिटेल्स है दैट वी वुड बी डिस्कसिंग, एंड आफ्टर दैट आई वुड बी शेयरिंग यू few tips. So now we would be looking at the different question types that can come in the listening part and the tips to solve them. So basically there are 10 different question types that can appear. It is not the thing that all the 10 question types will come in your listening test. There are a bunch of, I think, 5 or 6 question types that would be there in your test. So the first and the most easiest one is the form filling section. This section basically generally 90% of times comes in the first part, that is the first section, the first set of questions. So this particular question type generally comes there. So basically when we this is basically an inquiry kind of a question type. Like for example, let us look over here. It is given that, inquiring for youth council, and the name is given, then the age. So probably over call some discussion, but even if we go somewhere for inquiry, we over the call we ask for few things, that what are the fees, what are the timings, what are the details of the things, like the address has been asked, the postal code has been asked, things like that. So generally this question is there. This question type is very, very, very easy to answer. Make sure you read the instructions carefully. Instructions over here means over here, whatever is given over here, one word and or a number. So you cannot, your answer cannot exceed more than one word. एक वर्ड से ज्यादा नहीं, 2 वर्ड्स नहीं हो सकते हैं आपके आंसर, एक वर्ड और एक नंबर हो सकता है आपका आंसर, राइट, बट 2 वर्ड्स आपके आंसर में नहीं हो सकते. Now I just previously said that you have to write in block letters. So by block letters I meant like this. हमें ऐसे लिखने की आदत है कि फर्स्ट लेटर कैपिटल और फिर हम सब छोटे में लिखते हैं, बट आइल्स लिसनिंग में ऐसे नहीं लिखना है, ऐसे लिखना है, सारे अल्फाबेट्स हमारे कैपिटल होने चाहिए. ओके, कमिंग बैक टू दिस सेक्शन. सो इस पर्टिकुलर सेक्शन में बेसिकली डेट लिखने की आ सकती है, टाइम लिखना आ सकता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपने कहीं पे इंक्वायरी की है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपको कोई टेनिस क्लास फॉर एग्जाम्पल ज्वाइन करना है. सो आपने पूछा हो कहीं आप फोन करके पूछेंगे उधर कि आपकी फीस क्या है, टाइमिंग्स क्या है, कब से मैं स्टार्ट कर सकता हूँ, वगैरह वगैरह. सो डेट, टाइम, करेंसी एंड परसेंटेज, ये 4 चीजें जनरली 90% आ सकती है आपके फर्स्ट सेक्शन के अंदर. Now we would be looking at how are the different types of answering them, that I would be showing after we discuss all the question types. I hope this question type is clear. This is very easy. Okay, the next is note completion. Form and note almost similar है, it is just 2 different names. जैसे मुंबई और बॉम्बे वैसा डिफरेंस है, मतलब it is not much different. अगेन इसमें भी इंस्ट्रक्शंस दिए होते हैं. लिसनिंग और रीडिंग में ध्यान रखना है इस चीज का, दैट वी हैव टू रीड द इंस्ट्रक्शंस वेरी केयरफुली, और जो भी आंसर है हमें अकॉर्डिंगली आंसर करना है. ऑडियो में जैसे प्ले होगा, एंड वट एवर द आंसर इज दैट विल हैव टू आंसर. The third question type. So in the table completion section, a table would be there, and this is generally the easiest one to answer, because you will have these details, and first they would be saying these details, and then they are very specific with what answer they need. So it is generally very easy to answer this particular type of question. And yes, and again instructions are given over here, so we would answer according to that, according to the instructions that are provided to us. The next is the flow chart. This is generally students find difficulty in solving this particular kind of question, because in this particular question at times lengthy or elaborative answers are there. So I mean, okay, so basically according to the thing you have to answer, and make sure while you're reading the questions you read them properly, because what you are expected to write, that is more important in this particular question. Follow the channel of arrows and everything properly, so that you know what you would be answering. You will always be getting answers in order, like for example, you will not get answer for this first and then you'll get answer for this. No, your answer would always be in a line. So after you get answer for this, after 2.4%, the audio for this particular question will start. So make sure that you are aware, and so this is what makes it easier. But of course the answers in this particular question, what you are expected to answer or what you have to write, that is something challenging for students. The next question type is summary completion. Now this section generally comes in the fourth part and students find it difficult. The only reason for this is because there are lengthy texts, lengthy blanks, or so that is why students find what is the correct answer, because of course they are not just reading this part, right? It is not just that they are playing this particular thing. They would be obviously saying extra things as well. So you have to make sure what is the correct answer, what you are expected to write. So this part generally comes in the fourth section and third or fourth section, and students do find difficulty because they think that the audio will go a little bit faster. Now let us take this example. Of course we have quite enough time before this and this, but over here for 33 and 34 there are few chunks of words. So you'll be writing these two and then you'll have to immediately shift to the 34th one. If you just keep writing on like that, then probably you might there's a possibility that you might skip it. So make sure that you follow everything. And of course while you're writing over here in the question paper, you can use sign language. For example, positive. For positive, you can write a plus sign and VE. So you can adopt those short forms over here, but of course not while you are transferring your answers, not while you are writing in your main answer sheet. So make sure you don't do that mistake in writing short forms. Okay, the next is sentence completion. Generally this comes in the third section. This is not that difficult because you'll get enough time to switch between the questions, and the answers are pretty small, like one or two words, not much. Now for example over here, the second one, what we can see over here, Rachel's dash. So dash skills, so they have very specifically told what they want, and that would be played in the audio. So likewise we will solve that. Coming to the next is the short answer question type. This is a not rare I would say, but this does not come much. This is not very frequent question type that you might encounter in your listening part. You will get a specific question and you'll have to answer that. So while you're reading the questions in the 30 seconds that they provide us, you just have to make sure what answer you understand the question and understand what answer they want. Is it where, it is when, is it what? So क्या आंसर उनको चाहिए वो समझना बहुत ज़रूरी है ये पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन के लिए, कि उन्होंने जगह पूछी है, टाइम पूछा है, क्या पूछा है, what. So basically दिस इज़, बट ये जनरली ईजी होता है कंपेरेटिवली सॉल्व करने के लिए. अगेन इंस्ट्रक्शंस ध्यान में रखने हैं, वॉट एवर द इंस्ट्रक्शंस आर. Next, map, plan or diagram. Okay, map is generally very easy, but you just have to make sure it is a technique. There is a technique to solve this map. You have to they will always tell you where you are. Before they start the audio, they will tell you where they are. Like for example, they will say you are at the main entrance. Heading towards the north, the first cabin on the left or the first class on the left is where photographs are clicked. So you obviously know that heading towards north. So here we are going up. The first classroom towards the left. So we are going. So you take your pointer and that will really be helpful to you. You take your pencil mark. You'll have pencil while you're solving while you'll be solving the listening. So take your pencil point from here and help it guide you properly. So you obviously know for the photographs the answer is G. Then probably they would say after following the staircase down on the second floor, there is a first exit where the films are portrayed, for example. So we know after the exit of the stairs, the first thing, films. So answers would be in line, so you don't need to worry for that. It is just, I am just providing example so that you can understand how easy or difficult it would be. But make sure that you do not lose point, because अगर एक आंसर आपका गलत होगा ना, so it is a very fair possibility because they would be guiding you from that answer. So it is a very fair possibility कि next answers आपको शायद ना मिले and everything. Make sure east, west, north, south. East is right and west is left. North, south, of course, you're aware of. So make sure that you do not make mistake on that. Next is plan B. Map and plan is one and the same. The next is diagram. Diagram generally कम आता है diagram. Okay. Diagram में भी again they are very specific how much they want, one word or whatever it is, whatever the instructions are. Then see. आंसर्स ऑर्डर में आएंगे, लाइन में आएंगे. सो वी हैव टू मेक श्योर. हाँ, अंदर इसके अंदर आंसर्स शायद लाइक 1 इधर है, 2 इज ओवर हियर, 3 इज ओवर हियर. सो हियर वी डोंट नो, बट द channel of answers would be 1 2 3 4 in a line. So make sure 1 2 3 4 5 in a line. So make sure that you answer. Make sure you are on that part while you're answering, and even if you are not able to answer a specific, just move on to the next part, otherwise पूरा ही आपका skip हो जाएगा. The next is the MCQ. MCQs 2 फॉर्मेट में होते हैं. एक ऐसे बेसिक हमें जो जनरल MCQs हमें हैबिट होती है ABC, and we have to select the correct one. So they will be very clear with the instructions what they are expecting out of us. So we have to select the correct alphabet, ABC, whatever it is, according to the audio. MCQ में generally, okay, ये वाला तो जो example I have provided over here, it is very small, like it is just the options are of one word, but examination में one word के options वाले generally first part में होते हैं, first second part में, third and fourth part में long MCQs होते हैं. और वहाँ पे स्टूडेंट्स की सबसे ज़्यादा मिस्टेक होती है. क्यों मिस्टेक होती है? बिकॉज ऑप्शंस आर लॉन्गर एंड they will say all the 3 options, and in between they will say which is the correct one. So it is very important that you follow the order correctly. मतलब वो ऐसा बोलेंगे, मुझे लग रहा था A and C, and then they would be saying A and C options, पर ऐसा नहीं हुआ, और they would be saying B option. So इतना कंफ्यूजिंग जनरली रहता है MCQ सेक्शन, पर्टिकुलरली इन द लिसनिंग पार्ट. जनरली स्टूडेंट्स को समरी जो 4th सेक्शन में आती है, एंड दिस MCQ विच इज़ देयर इन द 3rd और 4th मतलब जो लॉन्ग MCQs होते हैं उसमें स्टूडेंट्स को जनरली प्रॉब्लम होती है, कन्फ्यूजन रहती है कि कौन सा आएगा, ये आएगा. सो फॉर दैट पर्टिकुलर पार्ट इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट यू फॉलो द ऑडियो, फॉलो व्हाट दे आर ट्राइंग टू से. हमें ABC लाइन में नहीं फॉलो करना है. ऐसा नहीं है कि A और B बोलेंगे उसके बाद सही वाला बोलेंगे, लास्ट में सही वाला बोलेंगे, ऐसा ज़रूरी नहीं है. बीच में भी सही वाला बोल सकते हैं. सो ऑडियो में क्या चल रहा है वो बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट है हमारे लिए. द नेक्स्ट दूसरी टाइप के क्वेश्चन आ सकते हैं जिसमें हमें ना सिर्फ एक, वी वुड बी एक्सपेक्टेड टू सिलेक्ट 3 बट दे वुड बी वेरी क्लियर विद द इंस्ट्रक्शंस व्हाट दे आर एक्सपेक्टिंग आउट ऑफ अस. सो अकॉर्डिंगली वी वुड हैव टू मार्क. मैचिंग द आंसर्स, there would be a list of questions that would be provided to us and we would have to select from the list कि कौन सा किसके साथ मैच हो रहा है ऑडियो में रहेगा. एंड instructions would be provided. You can use any letter only once, या फिर ऐसा होगा you can use any letter more than once. तो हम for example C option है, so we can repeat it twice if it is provided in the instruction. So they would be very clear with how you are expected to answer. So make sure that you do that. Let us start with the date. All these things that we'll be discussing now, they would be there in the first section mostly, 99% of the times. So date. What are the different formats of writing date? The correct ones and the incorrect ones. If, for example, in the audio they say 5th August, so you would be like, you can write like this 5th and August. This is the correct format. Number 2, 5 August. That is also acceptable. August 5 only in the case when they are saying like that in the audio. अगर ऑडियो में मंथ पहले बोला जा रहा है एंड डेट उसके बाद बोली जा रही है तो ही आप ऐसे लिख सकते हैं. दिस इज ऑल्सो करेक्ट. एंड लाइक दिस 5th August 2024, गलत. क्यों गलत? हमारे इंस्ट्रक्शन में देंगे 1 वर्ड एंड और अ नंबर. ये ऑलरेडी एक नंबर हो चुका है. नाउ दिस इज अगेन सेकेंड नंबर. सो अकॉर्डिंग टू इंस्ट्रक्शन ये चीज़ गलत होगी. दूसरी एक चीज़ 5/08 ऐसे भी IDP की वेबसाइट पे लिखा हुआ है दैट इट इज़ करेक्ट. नाउ मैं जनरली सजेस्ट करती हूँ ये या ये दोनों में से एक format of writing date. Moving forward to time. अगर ऑडियो में फॉर एग्जाम्पल ऑडियो में टाइम पूछा है what are the batch timings? So 5:15 to 6:15. So to 6:15 ऑलरेडी क्वेश्चन में लिखा हुआ होगा. हमें सिर्फ 5:15 लिखना है. ओके. सो like this with a double dot कोलन के साथ ओनली एंड ओनली जब आपके ऑडियो में इधर डैश के बाजू में AM या PM दिया है तो ये कोलन चलता है. इसलिए मैंने यहाँ पे क्रॉस किया है. ऐसे सिंगल डॉट इन द बिटवीन, दिस इज ऑल्सो नॉट द करेक्ट वे. ओनली करेक्ट वे एंड विच आई रेकमेंड. हाँ ये सही है, गलत नहीं है, पर कब सही है? जब पीछे AM या PM दिया है. नहीं दिया है तो ये गलत हो जाएगा. दिस विथ और विदाउट AM PM दिस इज द करेक्ट, दिस कैन बी करेक्ट, राइट. सो हम ऐसे लिखना है. अगर ऑडियो में AM PM बोल रहे हैं तो हम लिखेंगे या. सो आई होप टाइम इज क्लियर. नाउ कमिंग टू करेंसी. 3 टाइप की करेंसी आ सकती है, डॉलर, पाउंड एंड यूरो. यूरो बहुत कम केसेस में, लाइक very rare cases में dollar and pound are generally the 2 currencies that are there. Okay, symbol are already made over here. This is of dollar, pound and euro. Make sure कि आपका symbol सही हो. अगर symbol गलत है, डॉलर में ऐसा मतलब लाइक यू नो डबल डैश हो गया है या यूरो में कुछ symbol में आपसे गड़बड़ हो गई है, so you will get it incorrect. $20 और अगर स्पेल वो याद ही नहीं आ रहा, अरे रे सिंबल क्या था, So you can write it like this, dollars, spelling लिख सकते हैं, that is also completely okay. $20 हमें ऑडियो में ऐसे पढ़ने की आदत है, $20 ऑडियो में मतलब ऐसे बोला है, सो ये गलत है. ऑफ कोर्स करेंसी सिंबल हैज टू बी बिफोर द डिजिट. और ऑफ कोर्स स्पेलिंग गलत है, स्पेलिंग गलत है तो भी इट वुड बी रॉन्ग. भले आपका मेन कंटेंट ये है, बट if there is a spelling mistake then it would be wrong. Coming to percentage, of course 20% अगर बोला है, it is like you have asked how much discount will I get, something like that. So don't say you can get a 20% off. So 20% या 20% दोनों सही है, आपको जैसे comfortable हो you can write. So I hope I have made the listening part clear to you, with the different question types and how to solve them. Um, if you have any doubts or queries, you can contact us. Just remember that the listening module or the listening module is the easiest module and the most scoring one as well. So do not make mistakes while you're doing this, and have good practice of this module. It is not that, yes, of course it is easy, but it is also important to have a practice of it so that you can do it properly, you can solve the questions properly in your examination. All the very best. If you have any doubts or queries, you can contact us.